What if WWE got a fresh start? What if every superstar had to earn their place all over again? What if the biggest names in the industry were thrown into a completely new landscape where nothing is guaranteed and every opportunity has to be fought for? No history, no momentum, no shortcuts, just a brand new beginning. A new Raw, a new SmackDown, new rivalries, new champions, new stories. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Now, before we get into today's draft, let me explain exactly what's about to happen. Some of you probably already know what a WWE draft is, but for those who don't, let me break it down. A WWE draft is where the two brands, Raw and SmackDown, build their rosters from scratch. Throughout today's draft, Raw and SmackDown will take turns making picks. Each pick adds a superstar to that brand's roster. That means every wrestler, every female wrestler, and every tag team will eventually find a home on either Raw or SmackDown. As names are called, they'll officially become part of that brand and help shape its future. By the end of tonight's draft, both Raw and SmackDown will have complete rosters, and those rosters will become the foundation of everything that happens in this universe mode. Now, let me explain how this series is going to work. Every Monday, there will be a Monday Night Raw episode. Every Friday, there will be a Friday Night SmackDown episode. And then, on the final Sunday of the month, both brands will come together for a premium live event. That's where the biggest matches happen. Then the cycle begins all over again. A new month, new stories, new rivalries, new opportunities. And it all starts right here, right now.
And now, it's time to shape the future. Let the WWE Draft begin.
Please welcome the General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce, and the General Manager of Friday Night SmackDown, Nick Aldis.
With the first overall pick in the WWE Draft, Monday Night Raw selects the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
One of the biggest stars in WWE today, a franchise player, and a massive addition to Monday Night Raw.
With SmackDown's first selection, Friday Night SmackDown selects CM Punk.
The best in the world is headed to SmackDown, a game-changing acquisition for the Blue brand.
With Raw's second selection, Monday Night Raw selects Roman Reigns.
The Tribal Chief now calls Raw home, a statement pick from Adam Pearce.
With SmackDown's second selection, Friday Night SmackDown selects Seth freaking Rollins.
A visionary, SmackDown continues to build a powerhouse roster.
With Raw's third selection, Monday Night Raw selects Rhea Ripley.
One of the most dominant superstars in WWE today, Raw's women's division just got a lot more dangerous.
With SmackDown's third selection, Friday Night SmackDown selects Randy Orton.
A future Hall of Famer, the Viper strikes for SmackDown.
With Raw's fourth selection, Monday Night Raw selects Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior brings power, intensity, and championship pedigree to Raw.
With SmackDown's fourth selection, Friday Night SmackDown selects John Cena.
The greatest of all time is headed to SmackDown. What a selection by Nick Aldis.
With Raw's fifth selection, Monday Night Raw selects Becky Lynch.
The man is coming to Monday Night Raw, a huge pick for the women's division.
With SmackDown's fifth selection, Friday Night SmackDown selects AJ Styles.
One of the most accomplished competitors of his generation joins the Blue brand.
With Raw's sixth and final selection of Round 1, Monday Night Raw selects The Judgment Day.
One of the most dominant factions in WWE today, Raw closes out Round 1 in a major way.
SmackDown's sixth and final selection of Round 1, Friday Night SmackDown selects AJ Lee.
A trailblazer, a fan favorite, and a massive addition to the SmackDown women's roster.
In addition to the featured selections, Raw has also acquired the following superstars. And SmackDown has added the following names to its roster. With Raw's first selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects Brock Lesnar. A former UFC heavyweight champion, the Beast Incarnate has arrived on Raw. With SmackDown's first selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects Kenny Omega. One of the most accomplished competitors in the world today, a monumental pick for SmackDown. With Raw's second selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects Gunther. The Ring General is headed to Monday Night Raw, a dominant force and a future championship contender. With SmackDown's second selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects MFT. Power, dominance, destruction. SmackDown has just acquired one of the most dangerous factions in professional wrestling. With Raw's third selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects Oba Femi. One of the fastest rising stars in the industry today, the future looks incredibly bright for Monday Night Raw. With SmackDown's third selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects the timeless Toni Storm. A superstar unlike any other, the SmackDown Women's Division just became even more competitive. With Raw's fourth selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects Jade Cargill. Power, athleticism, and unlimited potential. A huge addition to the Raw roster. With SmackDown's fourth selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects Jon Moxley. A relentless competitor who thrives in chaos. What a statement pick by SmackDown. With Raw's fifth selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects the Young Bucks. One of the most successful tag teams of this generation, Raw's tag team division just got a major boost. With SmackDown's fifth selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects Stephanie Vaquer. One of the most exciting talents in women's wrestling today, a tremendous addition to the Blue brand. With Raw's sixth and final selection of Round 2, Monday Night Raw selects Tiffany Stratton. One of the brightest young stars in WWE. Raw continues to build for both the present and the future. With SmackDown's sixth and final selection of Round 2, Friday Night SmackDown selects The Guns. A proven tag team with championship aspirations, SmackDown closes out Round 2 by strengthening its tag team division. While those were the headline selections of Round 2, several more superstars have officially found a home tonight. Here are the additional selections for Raw and SmackDown. With Raw's first selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Penta. One of the most exciting and unpredictable competitors in the world today, a major addition to Raw. With SmackDown's first selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Adam Cole. A proven main event talent, Adam Cole is headed to SmackDown. With Raw's second selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Rey Mysterio, a living legend and one of the greatest high flyers of all time. Rey Mysterio brings experience and inspiration to Raw. With SmackDown's second selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Bayley. She's one of the cornerstones of women's wrestling. What a pick for SmackDown. With Raw's third selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Io Sky. An elite competitor with unmatched athleticism, Io Sky adds even more star power to the Raw women's division. With SmackDown's third selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Ricky Saints. One of the fastest rising stars in professional wrestling today, SmackDown is investing heavily in its future. With Raw's fourth selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior is ready for battle on Raw. With SmackDown's fourth selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Jacob Fatu. An absolute force of nature. The Samoan Werewolf has officially arrived on SmackDown. With Raw's fifth selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, two of the biggest names in women's wrestling today. Raw just secured a powerful duo. With SmackDown's fifth selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Bryan Danielson, one of the most respected competitors of his generation, a phenomenal addition to the SmackDown roster. With Raw's sixth and final selection of Round 3, Monday Night Raw selects Chris Jericho. a living legend whose accomplishments speak for themselves. Y2J is headed to Monday Night Raw. With SmackDown's sixth and final selection of Round 3, Friday Night SmackDown selects Nikki Bella, a trailblazer and one of the most recognizable superstars in WWE history. SmackDown closes out Round 3 in style. 3 rounds down, and the shape of both brands is becoming clearer with every selection. However, one final round remains. This is the last opportunity for Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis to strengthen their rosters. It's time for the 4th and final round of the WWE Draft. Monday Night Raw selects Jeff Hardy, a charismatic superstar and one of the most daring competitors in WWE history. Jeff Hardy is headed to Raw. Friday Night SmackDown selects the Kabuki Warriors, world-class competitors and one of the most accomplished teams in women's wrestling, a huge addition to SmackDown. With Raw's second selection of Round 4, Monday Night Raw selects Trick Williams, one of the brightest young stars in the business today. The future continues to look bright for Raw. With SmackDown's second selection of Round 4, Friday Night SmackDown selects The Vision, a dangerous alliance of power, athleticism, and ambition. SmackDown has just secured one of the most intriguing groups in WWE. Monday Night Raw selects Secret Hervis, a group that brings confidence, attitude, and championship aspirations wherever they go. Friday Night SmackDown selects Hangman Adam Page, one of the toughest competitors in the industry. What a pick for SmackDown. Monday Night Raw selects Joe Hendry, one of the most talked about superstars in wrestling today. Monday Night Raw just became a little more entertaining. Friday Night SmackDown selects Naomi. She's a talent with incredible athleticism and experience, a fantastic addition to the Blue brand. Monday Night Raw selects the War Raiders, a battle-tested tag team capable of dominating any division they step into. Friday Night SmackDown selects Beer Money, one of the most successful tag teams of their generation. SmackDown's tag division continues to grow stronger. Monday Night Raw selects Wyatt Six, an unpredictable and mysterious force unlike anything else in WWE. Raw closes the draft with one of its most unique acquisitions. Friday Night SmackDown selects Aleister Black, a dangerous striker with a dark and unforgiving style. A fitting way for SmackDown to conclude the draft. And with that, the WWE Draft has officially come to an end. The selections have been made, the rosters have been finalized. Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown are ready for a brand new era. But while the draft may be over, the journey is only just beginning, because every championship in WWE remains vacant. There are no champions. There are no number one contenders. Everyone starts on equal ground. But that won't last for long. In the tournament reveal special, the road to championship gold begins. The rosters have been chosen. Now it's time to crown some champions. Until then, the future remains unwritten. I'll see you at the tournament reveal special.